Okay, so this is Anankos, the guy that's been pulling the strings, the guy that's responsible for everything that happened in Conquest and in Birthright. Dear God. So, my pawns were unable to complete their mission. How disappointing. To think that thing is still alive. I thought it had faded away long ago after breaking apart from me. That filth. What is it plotting? Pardon me, King Anankos. You! What do you want? A report, my lord. That filth will soon return here with those 3 warriors. I know that, you fool. In fact, I grant you the honor of killing them. Use as many soldiers as you need. As you wish. Thank you, my lord. That person kind of looks suspiciously familiar, too. I'm getting some very creepy vibes from those people. Okay. Hidden Truths number 2. What the hell's gonna happen? There, we have arrived. Welcome to the great kingdom of Vala, young warriors. Whoa! Why are those rocks floating? That lake is upside down. That's, different? What's going on here? I'm not surprised you find my home to be a bit strange. Why is it so quiet? Do people really live here? No, they do not. Hardly anything dwelling here is alive anymore. Valiant soldiers are the only ones that roam around outdoors. Oh, I see. Is that what those things were that followed you into our world? Yes, all the soldiers in this kingdom are reanimated puppets of the dead. So they are zombies! I'm sorry, that was tactless. No need to apologize, I'm afraid that's not far from the truth. This was once a prosperous kingdom. Now it's nothing more than a wasteland. Mr. Anankos, if I may be so bold, you're essentially a god, correct? Then why would you bother yourself with saving this dying kingdom? Did you come to us for help because you love this place? If so, I can definitely understand that. What you say is partially true, but partially untrue. What do you mean? To properly answer your question, I must first tell you a story about a dragon. A dragon? Yes, it's the tale of a dragon that helped to build this kingdom. This dragon loved humans with all of his heart, so he gave them knowledge and longevity. He even chose to live among them. He is especially close with the line of great kings, whom he spent much time with. But hundreds of years ago, the dragon realized something terrible. His ancient animal instincts were beginning to evade his thoughts. Though he adored this kingdom, he also felt an intense desire to destroy it. Each day those feelings grew stronger and his control over them began to wane. That sounds familiar. A friend of ours can turn into a dragon as well. She said sometimes she gets an incredible urge to rampage a bit. Is that what you mean? And perhaps it is something very similar to that. But as the dragon had tremendous power, those urges were also tremendous. He knew someday those urges would drive him mad, and the thought terrorized him. That is why he left an ancient and powerful song with the Valiant King of the time. A song? Interesting. What happened when someone sang that song? Singing this song weakened the power and destructive urges of the dragon. However, Only those with his same ancient blood could unlock the song's power. That alone was not enough. A fragment of his dragon stone was also required. To ensure this world's safety, the dragon increased his blessings of power over time. He bestowed this gift upon each generation of the royal family and them alone. He did so hoping one day, when the time came, they might be able to stop him. Sadly, the final king in that royal line was killed before he could sing the song. Does that mean, did the dragon? Yes. It all started with a single act of rage. The dragon could not contain himself and obliterated an entire forest. Fortunately, no one was killed, but humans still cursed the dragon for the destruction. Believing he had grown dangerous and murderous, they tried to kill him. And that is when the dragon lost himself to a most unfortunate thought. That humans were those some things. It was he who had blessed them with such power and prosperity, to turn on their benefactor, their god, and try to destroy the hand that fed. He felt it could only mean one thing: gods. The dragon went into isolation, locking himself away in a remote mountain cave. He spent his days detesting mankind and cursing their very existence. The poor thing, what an awful situation. I feel sorry for him. Yes, it's easy to see why the dragon would feel that way. True, after all, the people he tried to help ended up trying to kill him. It's sad. You are all kind souls. In truth, there were people that said those very things to the dragon. The king and his family, they alone continued to believe in the dragon. They visited him in his isolation countless times and tried to salvage his mind. They tried explaining things to the people as well, but it was no use. The dragon simply wasn't strong enough to believe in humans anymore. In a moment of weakness and madness, he attacked his one true friend. No. Killing his friend, the king, was the last straw. Madness overcame him. Now alone in his insanity, he began destroying the kingdom he once loved. But before this, a final moment of clarity and desperation, he tore out his soul. That soul took on the form of a human and began to think and act on its own. That soul stands before you now. What? Are you serious? So that means you're the dragon who made this land flourish, and also the one who destroyed it. Holy shit, that is fucking deep, man. It is so. The desolation you see is my fault for not being able to suppress my rage. I grew to detest even the people who I cared for the most and who cared for me. I could not believe the king when he said he trusts me still. Everything that happened is because I was weak, and now my entire kingdom is. Mr. Anankos, I'm sorry. Please give me a moment to compose myself. Now it is not the time for sorrow. I must finish telling you my story. After breaking free from my former body, I lost all of my memories. I wandered aimlessly for an intermediate amount of time, lost in shadows. The one who saved me was the Valiant Queen's younger sister, Miko. Oh no. That's that's the same name as the Hoshidan Queen. Holy shit. Over time, she and I fell in love. Eventually, she gave birth to our child. Now I feel so bad. Because I'm recording this before Birthright. And if you guys see this, oh my god. I'm sorry. If you don't get it yet, Hopefully Birthright might solve your answers, or maybe Conquest might. But he's dropping some huge knowledge. When I played these chapters, spoiler territory, I literally meant spoiler territory. So if you want to skip part 197 through whatever, and then go straight to Birthright, you can go right ahead, and then you can go back to these Let's Plays, these videos, to get some context. Because, oh shit. Whoa! Back up. You have a kid? And with that, see you guys later. Holy shit.